Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
And KELY News, sponsored by Sahara Motors. Ready for all seasons, the Kawasaki Ridge XR Crew Limited HVAC side-by-side keeps cool in the summer, dry in the rain, and warm in the winter. Conquer any trail, creek, or blizzard while staying comfortable the whole way. Check one out today at Sahara Motors. Look for a sunny sky today, warmer conditions. We will see a high today around 50 degrees. Sheriff's Office teaming up with law enforcement agencies across the state for a Joining Forces Speed Awareness Campaign running January 13th through January 31st. Deputies will conduct highly visible controls to crack down on speeding, one of the leading causes of fatal crashes on Nevada roadways. Officials remind drivers that speeding isn't just exceeding this posted limit. It also includes driving too fast for conditions like rain, snow, or ice. Authorities say the goal is to raise awareness, improve safety, and save lives. The campaign, funded by the Nevada Office of Traffic Safety as part of the state's Zero Fatalities initiative. Sheriff's Office handled a wide range of calls on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Deputies investigated several traffic accidents, including a city crash involving a driver cited for failing to stop, and multiple licensing and insurance violations, as well as highway crashes involving a deer and a semi-truck rollover. Officials also responded to domestic disturbances, harassment complaints, and multiple welfare checks, with deputies providing guidance on protection orders and confirming individuals were safe. School-related calls included reports of juveniles vaping and an active investigation into a vape sale to a minor. 2 Ely men arrested on municipal court warrants, while other calls included thefts, alarms, a dog bite, stalking complaints, and reported gunshots, later determined to be duck hunting. Building inspector position in Ely still on hold. Thursday night's Ely City Council meeting, the city's choice for building inspector, Chris Flannery, told councilmen that unexpected medical issues have pushed back his starting date again. Flannery, a former building official in the county, was appointed by the city to return prior to unexpected medical issues coming up. The city pushing back the start date issue for another 2 weeks to give Flannery the chance to get the medical issues in order and see what's going to happen. Meanwhile, the city heard from a representative from White Pine High School on the upcoming Hope Week, a special community initiative dedicated to spreading kindness, connection, and positivity through schools and neighborhoods. Hope Week will take place February 9th through the 12th. We're scheduled to be joined by White Pine High teacher Megan Peterson this morning at 8:45 to tell us more about Hope Week. White Pine Ladycats Basketball team continuing its winning streak over the weekend, matching its Friday performance point for point. Bobcats defeated American Heritage Academy Saturday 60-23. Same score they ran up against GB Christian on Friday. Ladycats now have won 8 games this season by 22 points or more and improved to 14-3 on the season. White Pine's the Ladycats' next game, January 23rd, hosting Lake Mead Christian Academy at 5 p.m. Gas prices dropping as low as $2.60 a gallon for 85-octane unleaded this morning in Ely at the Shell on Great Basin, with diesel as low as $2.95 at the Golden Gate. Meanwhile, the Pilot up in West Wendover this morning is selling 85-octane unleaded at $1.97. That according to Gas Buddy. AAA says the national average for unleaded this morning, $2.79 per gallon. Las Vegas-based Allegiant Airlines has announced a deal to acquire Sun Country Airlines in a cash and stock transaction valued at about $1.5 billion. The new company will remain headquartered in Las Vegas. They're expected to operate more than 650 routes, serving 22 million passengers a year. Deal has board approval, expected to close in the second half of 2026, pending regulatory and shareholder approval. The substitute judge appointed to oversee Nye County Justice of the Peace, Michelle Fiore's courtroom, has filed to run for the seat himself. Attorney Michael Foley, who has served in the temporary role for the past year, filed for election Friday, setting up a race against Fiore, who filed for re-election last week. Fiore suspended from the bench after her 2024 conviction on federal wire fraud charges tied to misuse of donation funds, though she later received a presidential pardon. Judicial discipline officials have since reimposed her suspension, citing additional complaints. The winner will serve a 4-year term. Deadly crashes caused by extreme speeding and reckless driving continue to plague Las Vegas. Traffic deaths remain far above pre-pandemic levels. Clark County reported nearly 300 roadway fatalities in 2024. And while numbers dipped in 2025, Nevada still ranks 6th in the nation for deaths per mile traveled. Officers say speeding, impairment, and driving distracted are major factors, prompting stepped-up enforcement, new safety laws, and renewed calls for safer street designs. Experts warn lasting progress will require a combination of enforcement, education, and infrastructure changes to protect drivers and pedestrians alike. At 8:23 for Sahara Motors, that's a check of news.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93. Sahara Motors, we are White Pine proud.
Tell Shauna Wyatt sent you by.